Today I'd like to share a formative assessment strategy that might be new to you. R2SQC is a formative assessment strategy that you can implement in under 5 minutes. R2 stands for recall and rank. The S is for summarize, Q for question, and C, connect. In 2 minutes, students recall and list, in rank order, the most important ideas from a previous day's class. In 2 more minutes, they summarize those points in a single sentence, and then write one major question they want answered, and then identify a thread or a theme to connect this material to the course's major goal. Today I want to share a formative assessment strategy that might be new to you. It's called R2SQC. R2SQC is a formative assessment strategy that you can implement in under 5 minutes. In 2 minutes, students will recall and list in rank order the most important ideas from a previous day's class. In 2 more minutes, they summarize those points in a single sentence, then write one major question they want answered, and then identify a thread or a theme to connect this material to the course's major goal. When you use this strategy for the first time, you may want to scaffold it. For example, you might begin by brainstorming a list of the ideas from the last class, and then have students work in pairs to organize them in rank order. As they share their lists with the class, consider asking them to explain their thinking. Students could then work independently to complete the second part of the strategy, the SQC. Another option is to have students work in pairs for the first part of the strategy, the R2, then complete the second part independently, the summarize, question, and connection section. And yet another way you might consider implementing the R2SQC strategy is to have students post their connections on chart paper to share with their peers. Of course, if you're more digitally minded, you might want to use an app called Padlet to share student thinking that way. As with any formative assessment strategy, it's crucial that you review the students' work before you see those students again. That way, you can adjust your instruction based on what you learned from the assessment the very next class. Remember, formative assessment doesn't need to be graded. It's about the feedback for you and for your students. I hope that you'll give R2SQC a try and let me know how it worked for you and your learners. And as always, if you'd like a thinking partner, someone to model the strategy, or someone to observe the strategy, just ask. I'm happy to play.